all major corporations and public entities, municipalities, all seek the advice of an actuary, and it's given us an opportunity, both the insurance company actuaries and the consulting actuaries, to be involved at the senior levels of organizations to advise on risk. And it gives us access to the C-suites of companies and allows us to have input to the decision-making that they make.
The C-suite is not lacking for information. There's plenty of information out there. What they are lacking in is decisionable information and information that they can trust and make decisions on. I think as one of the strengths that an actuary brings is that we're able to digest a lot of data and bring that data together into a form that can be understandable and people can make decisions on. I think that's a tremendous value to the C-suite.
The actuarial profession enjoys a particularly close conversation with the accounting profession, and particularly with chief financial officers, people in the executive suite, because they're often in the very best position to understand the issues associated with evaluating risk.
When you can bring them all the information they need to make an informed decision, to make a good decision, and a good decision is not the decision that I think is right for their organization. It's the one that they think is right for their organization, but based on a complete analysis that shows them really everything that they need to know in order to get to the right place.
If you're an actuary, you shouldn't care if the answer is higher or lower or doesn't change. You just want to make sure it's the right answer. And the CEO or the board, they should be able to rely on their actuary to say, okay, here's, to the best of our knowledge, what the answer is.
What an actuary, typically an experienced actuary at least, has is a complete understanding, really, at the same level as the CEO or the CIO is at, or the CFO, from the perspective of how a company operates. The unique aspects that an actuary brings to that situation revolve around that complete understanding, not just the financial aspects, but many other aspects of company operations, and can really, actuaries can help management, steer the big ship.
As enterprise risk management evolves, that gives actuaries an opportunity to play a larger and larger role in the C-suite, and have the CEO continuously go to the actuary to look for advice and look for how risk is being managed within the firm.
The credentials are very well recognized. At Erie, the actuaries have access to the C-suite pretty much from the first day they start on the job. We put them in front of the senior officers of the company. We put them in front of the CEO. The CEO participates in the pricing decisions. And so the credentials open those doors for us. Then it's up to the individual to actually make sure that they're contributing value and being successful once they're in front of the CEO.